Today, we're talking about UiPath, ticker PATH. It's a company that's been hammered lately, but might be one of the biggest AI winners hiding in plain sight. You've probably seen the headlines. AI is taking over jobs, software stocks are crashing. But hold on. Funny enough, this stock first caught my eye from an X post by Jake Browatsky, a guy who had over 10 million invested in Path back in 2025. He faced brutal margin calls during the pullback and is now down to his last million. Yet he went all in again on Path, convinced it's his highest conviction play. If someone bets that hard after getting burned, putting everything on the line because of deep research into the company's fundamentals, that kind of conviction makes you stop and pay attention. At least it sure did for me. So let's break it down. What does UiPath actually do? Why the AI scare is completely overblown, their massive partnerships, blowout earnings, accelerating growth, and why this dip could be a huge opportunity. This is beginner friendly. Stick around because by the end you'll see why Path deserves a serious look and why I just bought 1,000 shares of my own. And go subscribe quick so you can see me again. First things first, what is UiPath? Imagine your job has a ton of boring, repetitive tasks like copying data from emails into spreadsheets, approving invoices, or pulling reports from multiple systems. These eat up hours every day, right? Well, UiPath builds software that automates all that junk. At its core, UiPath is the leader in something called robotic process automation, or RPA. Think of RPA as software robots, little digital helpers that mimic what a human does on a computer. They click buttons, enter data, and handle rules-based work with zero errors and 24/7 speed. But UiPath doesn't stop there. They've evolved into agentic automation. What's that? It's like giving those robots a brain, using AI to make them smarter. Now, these AI agents can handle complex, unpredictable tasks, like understanding messy documents, making decisions based on data, or even chatting with users via voice. UiPath's platform ties it all together. AI agents, robots, and humans working as a team to orchestrate big workflows. For example, in a hospital, it could summarize patient records in seconds instead of hours, or in a bank, detect fraud patterns automatically. Founded in 2005 in Romania, UiPath went public in 2021 and now serves thousands of big companies worldwide. And their mission is to accelerate human achievement by freeing us from grunt work. Simple as that. But the impact is massive, saving businesses billions in time and costs. So why care? Well, in a world drowning in data and tasks, UiPath turns chaos into efficiency. It's not just automation, it's the backbone for the AI-powered future. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Path stock has been crushed, down big in recent months, including that sharp January dip and more pain in February. Why? It's because of fear. Investors freaked out over generative AI tools and agents that can browse the web, access files, and interact with apps. The worry? AI agents will replace RPA entirely. No need for UiPath's bots anymore. But hold up. That's the opposite of what's actually happening. AI isn't killing UiPath, it's supercharging it. Path has spent years building rock-solid workflows for automation. Think of it as the highway system. AI is like adding self-driving cars to that highway. Their platform was designed for this. UiPath integrates AI directly, turning basic bots into intelligent agents that learn, adapt, and handle end-to-end processes. For instance, instead of a bot just copying data, an AI-powered one can analyze it, spot trends, and make recommendations, creating a complete product that's faster and smarter. UiPath's been embracing AI for ages. With features like document understanding and predictive insights, the scare ignores that standalone AI tools lack the enterprise-grade security, governance, and orchestration UiPath provides. Big companies don't want flaky chatbots. They want trusted systems that scale. AI boosts UiPath's value, expanding their market from simple tasks to complex, high-value ones. Wall Street's overreacting. This dip is a buying opportunity as UiPath leads the shift to agentic AI. Path has partnered up with OpenAI, Google, Nvidia, Snowflake, and even Microsoft. And these aren't fluffy deals. They're deep integrations that make UiPath the glue between AI giants and real-world business. Why does this matter? Well, it expands UiPath's ecosystem, making their platform indispensable. For users, it means faster ROI. One study showed a hospital cutting record review time from 70 minutes down to 6. Now that's real value. Efficiency gains that pay for themselves quickly. Let's talk numbers. UiPath's latest earnings, Q3 of 2025, was a complete blowout, showing growth is speeding up. Revenue hit $411 million, up 16% year over year. That's acceleration from prior quarters, single digits. Annual recurring revenue reached $1.78 billion, growing 11%. They posted their first ever GAAP profitable Q3. EPS beat estimates, and cloud revenue surged over 50%. Agentic AI is real traction. Customers are scaling fast. For Q4, guidance points to another strong print. Analysts see full-year growth with huge EBITDA upside. Plus, acquisitions and healthcare AI push add fuel. All this to say, UiPath isn't just surviving the AI wave. They're riding it. From RPA roots to agentic powerhouse, with top partnerships and accelerating earnings, this is a stock for the long haul. The AI scare is misplaced. It's actually UiPath's secret weapon. And stories like Jake Browatsky's extreme conviction remind us how strong the thesis can be when you dig in. If you're new to investing, start small, do your due diligence, but Path deserves a spot on your watch list. What do you think?